I'm not going to be fully convinced that it actually exists until I go and visit it myself someday. You are doing it illegal! Well, there's no other way for me to actually play this. We're, you know, thieves' honor. Thieves' honor. That being said, it's not completely out of the question for me to own a physical copy of this game someday. If I ever find one at a reasonable price, that would be, that'd be something to invest on for a birthday project someday. Problem is, I don't know how I would livestream anything from a Game Boy Advance of any description. I'd probably have to buy one of those, like, 5-in-1, oh, what do you call them? They're not emulator devices, they are... Like, does anyone know what I'm talking about? The Retron 5 is one example of a console like that. It runs, like, NES, SNES, Game Boy, Sega Genesis, and Atari 2600 games. So, whatever you call that, if there is one that plays Game Boy Advance games, I could use something like that to livestream a Game Boy Advance cartridge. It's a beautiful place in the middle of the desert, a little suspicious. I never even considered that. I never even considered how out of place it is compared to, you know, the area surrounding it. I wonder, do the people living there, like, do they live in a real-world equivalent of, like, Midgar from Final Fantasy VII? It's 3 a.m. in Germany? You don't say. It's always such a trip, like, linking up with people in wildly different time zones. I remember back in my, like, DeviantArt days, this was a long time ago. I haven't, like, actually uploaded anything to DeviantArt in over a decade. But yeah, back in those days, I ended up kind of becoming friends, mostly just acquaintances, with a comic artist from Australia, and it was just always so cool hearing about how radically different, like how opposite the seasons are over in Australia compared to here. Ah! I sure would have been a bit of trouble, I did. Some pig-looking guys just bust right into the castle. If you're going inside, do be careful. Right, this is what we left off on. Duster was supposed to infiltrate this castle and get a certain valuable item, and got called a moron for his efforts. Because all I found was the noble spittoon, and what are we gonna do with that? Oh, hi. What are you guys doing here? Don't touch DeviantArt, you have much better options for art these days. Back then, you didn't have that much to choose from. By the way, this might be, like, one of my favorite battle themes in the entire game. This jaunty marching tune for the pig masks. It's a shame that this is one of the only enemies that you hear it with. Oh, come on, it's gotta work eventually. At this rate, Wes is gonna end up, like, defeating him before I do anything. There we go. Wow. Wes was, like, putting on the moves. The Pigmask music is so good. Yeah. Yeah, right, Hollow, you had your DeviantArt days, too. I'm not sure if I want to know more, but someday, maybe. Someday, maybe I'll ask about it, and if you feel confident about it, you can tell me about it then, but... Community aside, the site itself is a pain in the ass to browse compared to Pixiv. Yeah, I've gotten very much, used to Pixiv over the past year or so. Very convenient to use, very easy to use tagging system, even if you're not a Japanese speaker. Nowadays, they even have, like, a auto-translate feature where you start typing in an English tag name, and if there's a recommendation for a translated version in Japanese, you can just click on that, and there you go. You want to search for more than one, you just copy and paste them. So, I realize we're just kind of having a staring contest here, but I was trying to remember my health situation. Okay, we're good. Yeah, I can fight another one of these guys. You once had a phase where you had a kazoo tooting this with your friends marching around? Shoot, do I still have my kazoo laying around here somewhere? I do. I'm not gonna use it, but I do still have it. Maybe someday. Man, I wish I had magical feet that just produced, like, slap bass notes every time I kicked something. It's like, you know how crazy, tap dancing music can sound? Imagine that with this kind of technology. Tap dancing, but with a slap bass. Just imagine. Alright, so we didn't have to take the long way around, because as it turns out, no matter which way you go, you gotta pass through here anyway. Some kind of clay person. Oh, man. Am I imagining things, or is this guy, like, a little bit more resistant to debuffs than the average enemy? Oh, that didn't even drop his defense by all that much. Well, at least that worked. I'm so glad Wes has an infinite supply of those bombs. Did you guys hear that? What was that? That was just like a brrrr. It's like a whole line of drums. You just take that drumstick and brrrr all along the top. Why are you throwing sucks? What is that supposed to do? You played Isn't This a Utopia on Kazoo 2? You're pretty good in whistling, and the most impressive thing you can whistle is, Flandera's theme from Whoa, you can whistle a Touhou song? Wow. That's okay. I don't know anything about Touhou either, besides the music. A guy I'm subscribed to has even started playing a fan game called, what was it? New Super Marissa Land? I'm just like, yeah, okay, cool. I recognize these characters, and I don't know anything else about them. Bullet hell is just not the kind of genre that I'm into. So I will happily just watch from a distance, thank you. Also, I stumbled a bit when I was reading that comment because I misread that as Flanders' theme. And I thought you were talking about, like, Ned Flanders from The Simpsons. Like, oh, he had a music theme? Who knew? Right, I don't know if I've tried this before, but let's give it a shot. Hey, it worked. Would you cut that out? There we go. Ooh! Alright, we're fine. As long as we stay relatively topped off on health, we should be fine. And I don't even have any animosity towards this enemy. He's just trying his hardest. Oh, there we go. So if you've played Mother 3 before, you might have noticed by now that the enemies are taking a bit longer to defeat than usual. And that is because I am playing on hard mode. Hard mode is not an official feature of Mother 3. It is something that was added in by the fan translators as a bonus if you beat the game under certain conditions. They'll tell you a secret passphrase. Spoilers, it's just hard mode in all caps. Or something like that. Don't quote me on that. It might be case sensitive. Also, we're dropping frames like crazy right now. Am I about to get disconnected again? Ah! Okay, are we here? Are we there? Are we nowhere? Welcome back. You're just in time for Shower with a Bunch of Old Men Simulator. Yes? Yeah, this old guy just has no reason to be here, and in any given hot spring, there's just a random, very small chance that he'll just show up. He's just there. He's just enjoying himself. Whether it's in the middle of the woods or a spooky castle, he's always somewhere. Tuhu car. Oh, is that what that link was? Wait a minute. Wait. I thought that was a video link. That's a Steam thing? Hang on a minute. What is this that you sent out? Jinso Skydrift. Oh my god, it looks like Kirby Air Ride. If this is anything like Kirby Air Ride, I might actually be interested in this. Hang on a minute. Hang on a minute. Hold the phone. I didn't expect us to be talking about this, but sure, what the hell. Why is this so tiny? That's the opposite problem that I usually have when I'm trying to show the internet on stream. It even sounds like Kirby. Is this gonna get my channel muted? Ah, whatever. The track design kind of reminds me of Kirby, but aside from that, I don't think it's similar at all. It's also on Switch. Huh, interesting. I might have to keep an eye out for this one. He sent a link to hell. Straight to hell. Oh hey, I remember that character. Someone made an entire fan game around this character. What was it, Bunny Must Die, or something like that? I remember seeing that on YouTube as well. So, what exactly is the point of the two characters stacked on top of each other? Is this like a tag team racing game? Is it like Mario Kart Double Dash, where you have two players, you know, per racer? Tuhu music's copyright friendly, you're good? Okay, good. Oh, by the way, Hollow was able to send a link while you, D-Dude, were not, because he is a moderator, so that's the difference. Although, just... I'm gonna set a reminder for myself. I'm gonna do it right now with, like, a sticky note or something. Note to self, ease restrictions on Twitch chat. I have been meaning to, I've been meaning to tweak the chat rules to be a bit more inclusive. So, at some point this week, I'll make a point of it. I'll make a point of, loosening the restrictions on profanity and, sharing links. I mean, if Vinny can do it, why can't I? What I was afraid of were the bots coming in and spamming my channel. But they do that anyway, and they don't send links, and they don't use profanity, so the filter doesn't even work with them, so what's the point anymore? Looks like Mario Kart with anime. Well, yeah. Excuse me. It doesn't get more, like, moe as hell than, Tuhu. Well, yes it does, depending on where you look. The rings are from, Rainbow Road 64. Mario Kart 64. It's been a long time, but I'll believe that. There we go. You do have a bit of an incentive to win these battles quickly, to keep the damage from piling up too high. Woo! I meant to sneak up on the radar. Jeez, so many laser beams. I just want to flip that around once, and then I'm gonna just chuck bombs at them until they die. Let's see, what kind of bombs do I have? Let's just use one of these. Ugh. Oh, jeez. Fight or heal, fight or heal. Let's just play it safe. Duster, I mean, Wes, why do you keep trying the suck thing? There we go. Probably want to focus on the mechs first, because I think they can, like, sound an alarm and call for help. Oh man, speaking of, more obscure racing games, has anyone ever played, Sonic R? I saw someone going through that. There's nothing in there. Let's head to the top floor. Really? Are you sure? I'm pretty sure there's something in there. But anyway, Sonic R. I may have mentioned this once before, but, I feel like that game could really benefit from a remake right about now. Like, it looks really finicky to control, but once you get the hang of it, it does look like a lot of fun. And the track design in the original was really, really impressive for, the hardware that it was on. Sookster. Oh hey, that ghost is gone. I can't buy stuff anymore. Ugh, man, you guys are annoying. Alright, back to the hot spring. You saw videos? No doubt, if you know anything about Sonic R, it's probably the soundtrack. That seems to be, like, Sonic R is kind of an interesting point in Sonic history. And that seems to be, like, the exact transitioning point between, retro Sonic and modern Sonic. Like, Sonic still looks like his old, self, but the environment that he was in was getting more sophisticated, and that was when they started mixing in lyrics into the music. Every single track had lyrics. Every single one. And if you're not used to it, it's extremely distracting. But with hindsight, I think that has become one of the more, like, charming aspects of the game, is its soundtrack. Oh man, the biggest downside of live streaming Mother 3 is that when I'm doing these, like, combo moves, I can neither talk nor read the chat, because both of them distract my brain in such a way that it, like, locks me up from doing the combo moves. And since I'm playing on hard mode, I can't really take any chances. It's school tomorrow! Oh wait, that wasn't a lyric. That was just, it's school tomorrow. Well, I hope you have fun out there. Oh man, and you said it's like 3 AM where you are, right? Yeah, you'd better go get some sleep. I mean, if you've played this game before, you pretty much know what to expect past this point. It's gonna be a while before I get to any major, like, boss fights or anything, so... As much as I would love to keep the discussion going, because, like, Germany as a country is a bit fascinating to me, and I, years ago, actually hosted an exchange student, my family did, from Germany, and I really liked hanging out with him. So I'd like to learn more about the country someday, but... yeah, if you've got to be at school at 8 AM tomorrow, my goodness, you'd better get to it, because I still remember what it's like trying to attend school with, like, such a limited amount of sleep. Like, the power of caffeine and youthful energy can only push you so far. It's just a miserable experience trying to, push yourself through a school day like that. When do I stream? Unfortunately, I mostly stream during the weekdays because of my, work schedule. I wish I could do it more on the weekends, but it just so happens that the weekends are when I work. So... every Monday, pretty much on the clock, every Monday around this time frame is when I stream. And then I usually do another one on Tuesday and or Wednesday. And sometimes, very rarely, I'll also do a stream on Thursday in the morning, early afternoon, which would be... let me do a bit of calculations here. So, we're like 7 hours separated. So that would be like about 7 PM over in Germany, I suppose. But that's not something I'm making any promises on. I'm not a reliable Thursday streamer. Do I stream tomorrow? I could. I mean, if there's an interest in it, I could get into the habit of doing live streams on Thursdays earlier in the day. There's no reason for me not to. I just have to cut it off at a certain time frame so I can get enough sleep for work later that night. Oh, sorry guys, I haven't really been paying any attention to you. Bunch of weird guys, bunch of weird ghosts. What? Oh, me so hungry! Wait. Oh, he took it a step further. Me so hungry. You activated notifications. Well, thank you. I'm thrilled to have a new fan as of tonight. It's been great talking with you. Like I said before, I didn't expect to find such a, like, kindred spirit just kind of out of nowhere. It really did kind of floor me how much our interests overlap. So yeah, by all means, come on by. I'll probably stream a Hat in Time tomorrow, if anything. That's an easy game that I can just pick up and play whenever. Right now, I've basically been flipping around between 3 games. Mother 3, A Hat in Time and Mario Maker 2. And I didn't do all that much in A Hat in Time last time Woo! I didn't do much with A Hat in Time on Monday, because I got so wrapped up in the community-made challenge level. I just wound up spending hours on that one level, and I walked away with just one timepiece for that night. Good night, man. Yeah, good night to you, too. See you around, I hope. If not, you can always find the stream archives. I try to keep archives on my Twitch channel as often as possible. Yeah, see you later, D-Dude. I hope you don't mind that nickname. Have a good night. Oh boy, these pig masks are giving me a bit more trouble than I expected. They're supposed to be pretty easy. At least they drop junk food. Oh, right, rope snake. Well, here goes. Watch out for the monster. Never mind. There it is. Oh, this song. I'm gonna try. Hey, I got 9 hits that time. And I've been toppled. Yeah. There we go. Yeah, that one. You know what? Let's take a moment and test it out in the battle memory. I feel like at some point in my life, I need to get a 16-hit combo on that song. Oh man, that's hard. That is so hard. Are there any, like, audio latency, options that I can change, I wonder? Let me see here. Not really. Most of these options are for video. Hey, I can toggle the sound channels, though. I don't know if this is gonna amount to anything, but... Okay, never mind. It didn't do anything. Oh man, that would have been cool though. That's something I like doing with Super Nintendo emulators from time to time. Is shutting off the sound channels one by one so I can hear what the individual tracks sound like. Okay, these A and B tracks are literally just left ear, right ear. I can shut this off. These are video layers. This is another thing you can do in, like most Super Nintendo emulators. I've never tried it with, Game Boy Advance, though. Oh, hey, is that part of the background? Hey, there you go. That's, proof right there that the background is made up of multiple layers. And of course, if I take them both away, hey, check it out, it's Mother 1 gameplay. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna pull this off just yet. Well, interesting. Very interesting. I wasn't expecting to be, like, dissecting the game like this. Oh, I get it. I get it. I get it. This weird gray area is part of the sprite layer because it's an overlay. Interesting. Yeah, that's something I adore about emulation, is the way that you can, like, break a game apart and analyze it. Ooh, you know what we should do? We should experiment in the rocking horse room. See how the... Hang on a minute. Let me first get rid of you guys. That could have gone better. Oh my god, they're critting me. Nope, let's just get out of here. Oh, it's a good thing I just saved, huh? Okay, yeah, that was not great. Alright, let's see here. Yeah, that whole back wall is part of the sprite layer. Interesting. Or is it? What if I shut off that layer too? Ooh! We can see our reflective bodies moving around. I see, I see. So that's how the reflection effect works. The mirror is just a transparent layer, but the sprite is always there in the background, moving at the same time as you. There's actually a whole nother set of characters in the room. Fascinating. It's always, like, puzzled me how reflections in 2D games work. And now I have an answer. They just straight up duplicate the other instance of the character. Didn't even know emulators could do that. You probably can't do that on emulators for anything more complex than GBA. Well, that doesn't mean that there aren't interesting things that you can do. A channel that I'm subscribed to right now called, Jesus Christ, they upload so infrequently, and they have such a small library of videos that I actually can't remember the channel name. Oh. That's weird. Has this ever happened to anyone else? Where, YouTube just kinda fucks up and says, oh, hang on a minute, the text isn't even... Oh, there it is. Your subscriptions haven't uploaded any videos yet. Try finding another channel to subscribe to. Yeah, that's not true. But, alright. Oh, hang on a minute. Is that, like, an indicator that I'm having more internet problems right now? Oh, no. Well, anyway, let me just hop to the channel itself. Tech Rules, that's what it's called. Just today, they uploaded a video about hacking a custom boss fight in Kingdom Hearts 2. You can see it's this video here on the left with the Good Poot, King Pete, or Evil Pete, whatever, Pete, whatever his name is nowadays. Like, he's just one of those characters that keeps getting a new title with his name every single game he's in. This is an excellent channel, by the way. They're relatively new, but they surged in popularity like lightning. It was absolutely incredible to watch it unfold. Right now, to date, this channel only has like 7 or 8 videos total, averaging about like 18 minutes or so. But it's pretty good. They talk about stuff like 3DS hacking, PS1 games on Dreamcast, the copyright protection practices in Spyro 1. Some very interesting subjects. Alright, so here we finally made it back to the mystery room, with a weird dance depicted on the wall and a weird stone face in the center. Real treasure is further inside! It appears someone has opened this door. Very recently, too. I believe only the princess has the ability to open this secret door. Jester? This is embarrassing. Turn the other way. Don't look now. I'm not gonna stick my butt out or anything like that, though. Yeah, I figured it'd be best to just let that play out without any commentary. That's just an incredible moment in this game. And it's not the only one. We're gonna see this silly dance again, at least once. I believe I taught you this dance when you were still very young. I even told you 1,000,000 times to do it whenever you find yourself stuck. The princess most likely went through here. And those pig fellows are probably still inside the castle as well. So we need to be careful, you moron. Here we go. Now we're getting to the real heart of the castle. Ooh, this is a good time to do another breakdown of the visual layer. Oh, that's cool. Check out that fake, like, parallax scrolling. Like, for every pixel, every, like, 2 or 3 pixels you move, this background layer inches along 1 pixel at a time, and that's really, really cool. Pseudo-depth. I love it. Also, frogs. I love them. Whoa! Oh, it's you. Wes! Is that you, you old geezer? There she is! She's even got her own, like, knife. Her own little sword that we, like, never see anywhere else in the game. Like, she never uses a weapon like that ever again. Oh, Princess! So it was you! My, how this brings back memories. Sometimes I wouldn't remember you, but not for a little bit. No, wait, I'm so giddy that I've mixed up my words. I haven't forgotten about you but for a bit. No, wait. Dustard, you moron, get your act together. Whatever. I got my leg caught in this stupid-ass trap. I can't afford to die here, so I was just thinking about cutting off my foot. Oh, I see you're as reckless as ever. But you needn't resort to removing your foot, Princess. For me and my thief arts, a trap of this sort is absolutely nothing to never worry about. No, wait, just leave it to me. I'll have this off faster than you can say piece of cake. Princess, I'm so pleased to know you're all right. Hey, my pendant! So you stole it, huh? Damn, can't let my guard down for even a second. Your son, geezer? His breath kinda stinks. Your name's Duster, huh? My name's... Wow, she is just right to the point, isn't she? Strong, wise, and rather masculine girl. Default name, Kumatora. Which, if you know your Japanese aminals... What, you have fucking kimono friends watching Dork or something? That means bear tiger. And a bear tiger she is. Kumatora, good to meet you. What are you doing? Let's go. Wherever are you headed, Princess? Isn't it obvious? You guys are here for it too, ain't ya? But your leg is injured. Just a little spit on it and it'll be as good as new. Let's move. Hey, Geezer's son, escort me, will ya? Jeez. Yeah, a little bit abrasive at first, but I think she'll grow on ya. Especially once we see her interacting with Lucas and another character. Woo! Greetings! I apologize for being so sudden, but you know the phrase, the word on the wind is? Yeah, I'm not wind. I'm where rumors come from. Rumor has it that Kumatora, the mysterious strong girl who just joined you, is able to use psychic powers, or PSI. If it's true, then you'll definitely have the upper hand in battles from now on. Well, that's all for this word on the wind. I should be going now. Bye! What's the holdup? Let's get going already. Hey, just don't mind me. I had to take a second to talk to the wind. So hey, welcome to the PSI training session. Enemies in here are very difficult to deal with if you don't use PSI. So, wow, Kumatori starts with 68 psychic points. That's kind of crazy. Yeah, if you've ever played any game in the Mother series before, you pretty much have an idea of how this works. Use fire to target groups. Use ice to target a single enemy. And lightning, well, there's never been much of a point to lightning before. Oh, I'm sorry, or is it thunder? But in this game, a number of enemies have a certain amount of resistance to either fire or ice. Ugh, excuse me. So, thunder is a way to work around that, if, you know, resistances are giving you trouble. Actually, more than just resistances, a lot of enemies in this game turn out to be rather mechanical in nature. So those just happen to be particularly vulnerable to lightning, so it's good to have on hand. Furthermore, I think if an enemy is weak to the lightning, they become more likely to be struck by it. Don't quote me on that. Yeah, I just kind of felt like doing that. Oh, come on, you got caught on fire? Oh, right, there's status effects that can happen from PSI as well. I forgot about that. So, right, fire, burning, pretty obvious, that's damage over time. Ice, that would be, oh, what would that be? Solidification, which is a short-lasting but guaranteed way of shutting an enemy down. Doesn't happen very often, though. And thunder, paralysis. I think that's just a random low chance to block the enemy from taking action. Alright, Kumatora, despite being your weakest physical attacker, seems to put up a fairly vicious fight, given that she uses gloves and fisticuffs for combat, and has that insane, like, electric guitar as her attack noise. Yeah, there you go, just like that. Oh, that's where the nut bread's coming from. Alright, fair enough. I'm glad these enemies drop as many items as they do, because otherwise we would be kind of screwed in terms of trying to stay healed right about now. Oh, that was a bit more damage on Kumatora than I was expecting. Uh-oh. Oh, Jesus! That's a lot of damage! Ah, too late. Well, I'm not sure what to do when the end of the song comes. I thought maybe you were supposed to wait until the beat starts again, but apparently there's something more to it. Oh boy. I don't think we've ever seen this before. Well, then again, we've rarely had any, like, extra party members either, so... yeah, when someone falls in battle, don't worry about it. They'll be just fine. As it turns out... oh. Okay, here I was thinking that, they just got dropped to 1 HP. How did I get that wrong? I should know better. Alright, well, whatever. We don't have much of a choice but to... wait, what? Now she's at 1 HP? What? Okay. I need to get to the bottom of this, because this is bothering me so much. Okay, we're about to die again. Ah, got that out. Okay. So, let me try and break this down as I understand it. When a party member gets knocked out, they are left on the map with 0 HP and probably can't be healed. But then when you hop into a battle, they'll be left with 1 HP and then they can be healed. Weird. Very weird. Anyway, give me a second. Okay. Word on the wind again. I apologize for being so sudden, but you know the phrase, the word on the wind is? Yeah, I'm that wind. I'm where rumors come from. It appears that one of your friends is not feeling very well. She isn't poisoned, nor is she sleepy, yet she just can't get rid of that ill feeling. She lacks the energy to run, and using items or hot springs doesn't appear to help either. It would seem this is because something is beginning to awaken inside of her. But I'm sure she'll get over it before long, so don't be too worried. Well, that's all for this word on the wind. I should be going now. Bye! So this might be one of the strangest things that this game does. For PSI users, for some peculiar reason, whenever you get a level up, it's not an immediate learning of a new spell. I should have known that was gonna happen. Ah. Well, that's what happens when you get broomed. Watch out for him. Alright, so yeah, I don't think I've ever seen any other game do that. Like, sometimes you'll have occasions where you'll have like the option to start to learn something, or you have to get experience points towards the learning of a skill or something, but just being like mildly out of commission while you're trying to learn a new skill, that's new on me. Oh man, why does she keep catching on fire? Man, I hope there's another place to heal before we get to the end. There we go. Yeah, these guys are... Oh, there we go. Learned Life Up, eh? I mean, Life Up Alpha. Yep, Kumatoria is much more versatile than Paula ever was. She doesn't get access to very many healing spells, but it does come in handy, especially in a life or death situation where you need any amount of healing, no matter how small, in order to stay alive. Oh, and here in an upcoming chapter, she's going to be, like, our only source of healing. Alright, Kumatora, you just go ahead and carry all of those. You're gonna need them. I'm kind of surprised that we've been getting so many of them. I'll cherish them. Because there are some very challenging boss fights coming up. That shrill guitar. Honestly, I'm not that big of a fan. She doesn't get a chance to go mental on it like a certain guitarist from Danganronpa. Oh, whatever. Let's just go ahead and do it. Oh yeah, silly little thing about the Osohe cape. Let me see if I can find a reference image real quick. Let me see here. Mother 3, There was a handbook made for Mother 3 by the fans. Totally in English. I have a copy. Yeah, I might not be able to find what I'm looking for. And of course, I don't have a camera or anything to show it off, willy-nilly. But, there are a few preview images. Maybe I can find it here. Oh, actually, this seems to be fairly fleshed out. Yeah, alright. I can just show you what I'm talking about. Check it out. Oh, spoilers, that is the... Hang on a minute. I was supposed to go backward. Why is it sending me forward? Okay, there we go. Sorry for the spoilers. Just pretend you didn't see that. So yeah, the unofficial handbook has some very nice typeface, a lot of good typography, some maps, some custom-made clay artwork for the player characters, and some lovely illustrations for the enemies, as you can see here with the Osohe cape and the lingering spirit. So, even with this more detailed illustration of the cape, for the first couple of years when I was playing this game, I always thought that those were eyeballs on the shoulders. I thought that was a pair of eyeballs, and the only reason why they looked weird was because they were, like, crying. I don't know how I saw it this way, but that's how it was for me. I thought that was a crying pair of eyeballs on the shoulders, but nope. It's actually just a pair of decorative skulls. Why would it be anything else? Like, you can kinda see the shape. If you ignore the, like, the other eye hole on the skulls and pretend they only have one, they kinda look like just big googly eyeballs with, like, tears welling up. I don't know. Sprite art is weird like that sometimes. Ugh, yeah, Kumatora, not much of a helper in a fight. Gonna have to keep an eye on her. Oh, whoa! I accidentally hovered over something in my internet browser and it made the whole, like, my whole display freak out for a second. Oh, jeez, Wes, a little bit overkill, don't you think? I've done nothing but extract bread from barrels for the past 3 days. Okay, beware of brooms. We're gonna have to be real careful in this room. Can I just stick to the walls and be relatively safe? Not necessarily. Oh, hang on a minute. That other broom is just straight up gone. Well, that makes it easy, huh? Hello, Frog. Boy, am I glad to see you. Up and up and up. What, are there 10 floors to this thing or something? Oh, jeez, and we haven't had a chance to heal yet. Oops. Well, now. Yeah, let's try and play this relatively safe. It didn't work. Uh-oh. Jeez, we're about to enter this next fight with, like, nothing. I don't think I like that. Oh, no kidding. This thing has shield? Yeah, this is a bit more of a pain than I was expecting. Ugh. There we go, jeez. I think I'm gonna have to make a full-on retreat at this point, because no amount of cheese can... no amount of cheese can help me recover from this setback. I need to just go all the way back and heal. Oh, and Kumatora is about to learn another spell! So it's just as well. Anyway, welcome back. Yes, we have finally been joined by the supposed princess of Osohe Castle. I guess you missed the part where she said, "Oh, I got my leg caught in this stupid-ass trap. I was thinking about cutting off my own foot to get out of it." That's the kind of character she is. We'll see if she grows on you. Oh, hang on a minute. I know a great way to get back down quickly. Why didn't I think of this sooner? Just use the fucking brooms. It's only a setback if you're going forward. There we go. We're almost at 100%. We're about ready to... There we go, now we're at 100%. We are ready to go. Thunder! There's a Happy Tree Friends episode of the foot thing. Oh, no thank you. I was over that series as soon as I finished watching the first episode of it. No, thank you. Yeah, it's like a particular blend of both like adult humor and gross out humor. And I was never that big on gross out humor, so it just completely misses the mark as far as I'm concerned. So, despite how intense her guitar is, and the fact that she uses gloves as weapons, like fists as weapons, Kumatora is definitely our mage of the group. Very similar to Paula, but she has access to a bit of healing magic too. Nope, get away. Okay, wasn't expecting that. You know what, I'm just gonna ignore this guy. I've got an objective, and we need to get to it. Away, Rope Snake! So, just between you and me, I don't think I'm gonna make it all that much longer tonight. Ugh, it feels so awkward having to cut off my sentences, like my trains of thought, just so I can do these rhythm combos. But anyway, yeah, I don't think we're gonna be going any, like... We're not gonna be going much further beyond the end of the chapter here, which is coming up very, very soon. So, once we, like, poke our heads into Chapter 3, I'll be pretty much done for the night. So, if you'd like to go ahead and start talking about My Hero Academia, now would probably be about a good time. I've already talked at length with you personally about how there was a certain energy in the theater that I went to that was unparalleled compared to any other film that I've been to this year. And that's really encouraging to see with a limited release anime film like this one was. But it's got some very genuine fans out there. I think the series owes a lot to its great character design, and the quality of the writing as well. Sorry, hang on a second. I keep having to cut myself off like that. A funny thing that I did right before I started streaming was I went to Google and was looking for an answer as to why Izuku is like a more likable and relatable protagonist than most shonen anime heroes. And the results I got from Google were perfectly evenly split between opinions saying that Izuku is like the best shonen protagonist and that Izuku is the worst shonen protagonist. Like, there are definitely people out there that think that he's boring and uninteresting and just like the worst. Which is a shame, because he's one of my favorites. I genuinely like the kid. Duster, this is the certain important item I'd instructed you to bring back. Oh yeah, it seems to be known as the Egg of Light, or the Hummingbird Egg. There's a neat little illustration in the guide, what do you call it, the handbook. Yeah, there it is. And there's the boss we're gonna fight. Spoilers. Seems to be known as the Egg of Light, or the Hummingbird Egg. Truth be told, not even I know anything about this egg. This Hummingbird Egg is a ball of secrets inside secrets that are inside even more secrets. Or something like that, supposedly, apparently. And old man sure likes to pepper his sentences with, I seem to remember it going down like that. Or probably. It might be so. Yeah, maybe. I think that's how it happened. And now that bowl of secrets is needed. For what? If this wound up in the wrong hands, the lid on the secrets would come undone. And bad things would happen. Just what sort of hope or calamity is hidden away in this egg? Not even I know. In any case, this hummingbird egg is our secret. But doesn't it seem kind of ridiculous that the egg of a tiny little hummingbird holds all the world's secrets? Indeed, it is quite ridiculous. But what's most ridiculous of all is this moron standing right here. Duster, this egg gives off a thick stench of secrets that's so concentrated, it almost reminds me of condensed milk. Yet you couldn't even catch a single whiff of it. That's how much of a moron you are. You are a failure as a thief. You shouldn't keep calling your own kid a moron like that. Because if he really is a moron, he wouldn't understand anyways. Anyways, we can't let the bad guys get their hands on this egg. Yeah, speaking of which, speak of the devil. I think I'm gonna get my kazoo handy for the next time I see these guys next week. Geezer, Duster, let's get out of here. Princess, please wait. I know it appears to be sitting there nonchalantly, but I placed traps around the egg. Huh? Traps? Princess! My bad. Oh, good thing there was just a nice, cushy, safe little pile of bones, I mean water, here at the bottom. Princess, are you alright? Yeah, I'm just fine, but, huh? Whatever's the matter? If you're worried about that moron, don't be. He's been trained for just this sort of thing. No, it's not Duster. The egg is gone. Come again? That moron isn't gone, but the egg is? Well, I mean, he's not here either. Oh, there he is. And there it is. Oh, the egg! Oh, and Duster. Yes, alright, well done. I've called you a moron 11 times so far, but I take it all back now. You're no longer a moron. Hooray! Ooh, yay, real scary. I don't know if I'd say hooray just yet. Ah, I love the music on this thing. It's like the Jaws theme, but a little bit different. A little bit of background on Heroes Rising. Okay, Horikoshi originally planned the events of the movie to be the ending of all of My Hero Academia. I heard about that, and I had that in mind while I was watching the film. I was trying to imagine it as a potential ending for the series. And I can see it. I can definitely see it. He has since thought up a better ending, but he didn't want to scrap the original idea altogether, so that was the script for Heroes Rising. So the first time Bakugo has a serious fight with a main villain, he's always fighting either classmates or minor villains. Really? I hadn't thought about that before. Huh. Oh, wow. That's one way to kick off your heroic career. Like, my god, I don't know how lightly I should tread with spoilers, but I'll just say, I can very much imagine the fake ending of the movie sticking and being the official ending of the entire series. Minus the all-for-one, one-for-all miracle that happened right afterwards. Like, they very obviously phoned that one in. It was a little bit cheesy, but I went along with it anyway. Trying to gather my thoughts here. I had something else I was gonna say about that. I mean, that's certainly a heroic thing for Midoriya to do. To go so far as to give up his own power just to be a hero. I mean, isn't that like one of the first things that All Might says to him when he's waking up is, you're always thinking of other people first. Oh, hang on a minute. I should play this a little bit more strategically. Ow, even with an offense drop, it's still hitting like a truck on Kumatora. I wonder if there's anything I can do to remedy that. Can I have her equip the Fleet Charm? Oh, I can't. I thought you could change your equipment in the middle of battle. I guess that's just Earthbound. Alright, back to Thunder. Yeah, this should work eventually. There we go. Well, it'll help a little bit. You know what, did I give Kumatori any, Kumatori, did I give her any food? Well, I gave her a bomb. I guess that's better than nothing. Alright, well, I guess Duster here is gonna be our medic of the group. Nope, don't use that. Use this. Yeah, there we go. The smoke bomb definitely does help. He probably came up with the ending before some newer characters in My Hero Academia. Eri, for one, is quickly taking a spot as a major character. Oh, really? I thought they were gonna be done with her by the time this season wrapped up, but alright, well that's promising. I wonder what they're gonna do with her. She's so young after all. Huh. Well, let me see. touching back on the movie, there was one particular character that I wanted to talk about. Like, a particular character that has stuck out in my mind and has really been banging on my curiosity drums ever since I learned about him. There may be more, like, supplementary material talking about him in greater detail, but so far, the only thing I know about this character is the breadcrumbs that have been fed to us so far. And that is the, you know, Dr. Robotnik. Like, what's his role in the story? He's trying to create a new Mewtwo. What's he doing messing around with the League of Villains? Nah, the Doctor who is just called the Doctor. Don't think I didn't recognize him. He was in, like, the very first episode of the series. Like, he was the one in that office that was telling, Mama Midoriya that, her son was quirkless. And while he may very well be, like, a respectable medical professional despite his, working with the League of Villains, like, maybe he has a good, cover going. Like, he's effectively living a double life. So maybe that was true, but maybe it wasn't. Maybe he lied. And this whole time, Deku has been operating with some kind of quirk that even he doesn't know about. I'm willing to believe that. That's like one of several potential headcanons that have been floating around my head recently. So even if Izuku had given away One for All at the end of the story, he would still have had something inside of him somewhere. Maybe something that would have awakened following the events of Heroes Rising. Who knows? Who knows? Ah, that's a cool effect. But he got more defense, unfortunately. Okay, yeah, definitely more defense, so we're gonna have to, the snake is making lots of bubbles. We'll have to do things other than regular attacks while we have the time. Alright, we might not be able to withstand another water dive attack, so let's play it safe. Well, I wasn't expecting him to do that again right away. Okay, in that case, Duster, you just focus on healing and nothing else. Oh, Jesus, it's getting faster. Alright, oh, she doesn't have enough for life up either. In that case, just defend for a little bit. Okay, I was afraid it was just gonna start spamming the water dive attack. Like the freaking, what do you call them? Like the Starman Super right off the end of, Earthbound. Starman Deluxe, whatever. I got really out of sync there, but it kept going. Oh, we did it! Ugh, thank goodness. Okay, touching back on the anime experience, another villain that has caught my interest, and this has nothing to do with the film. It just so happens that this is about the point in the anime where the villain, Gentle Criminal, is about to come into play, and boy oh boy, I am so ready for a minor villain after the intensity that was 9 from Heroes Rising. Just a small-time criminal. I just want to be loved. Not too different from some of the villains that we've seen in Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney. And where have I seen the dynamic of, like, a dashing older gentleman and, like, a small of stature, very enthusiastic female supporter? Like, where have I seen that before? Something about that was, like, tickling my brain earlier today. And I just... right now it's not coming to me. Ah! Now what? The way is open, Wes. What are you waiting for? I just now noticed a really stupid pun on that manual, that handbook. I can't believe I didn't see this before. Like, not even in, hang on a minute. Gotta lock that down. This thing, like I said, I own this handbook, and I never noticed this pun before. Hang on a minute, let me crop this properly. The Oso snake? I'll say it's not so! I can't believe I never noticed that before. And I knew that that was the joke. With the snake name. Like, that was, it's Oso Hey Castle. Now we're with the Oso Hey Oso Snake. I don't know what I'm saying anymore. Well, we've washed up, but where's the princess? I mean, where's Duster? Where's that moron? He does not appear to be here anymore. Oh, you're awake, geezer. Where are we? My house? You and this especially tough girl got washed up down the river. Good thing my dad was there, because I would have pretended not to see you if it had just been me. I see. Thank you, Fuel. I'm surprised he just came out and said that. Did you find that moron with us too? You mean Duster? It was just you two. You know, for a couple, you sure do have a big age difference. That moron, I mean Duster, is taking his damn merry time. He's in big trouble once I find him. You are both unconscious. You should get a little more rest. Don't be dumb! Let's go look for him right now! Oh hey, this is like one of the few points in the game where Kumatora gets to be the party leader. Not that it matters all that much because the chapter's practically over anyway. There's almost no point to being in control of Kumatora right now. But sure, while we have the opportunity. You gotta be kidding me! What's up with you, dog? Ah, come on, isn't there anyone I can talk to besides the animals and the old man? Okay, I guess we can learn a new PSI power before the chapter's over. Hey, dude! Scamp hates how only men come to see him. I'm sure he'd love it if you visited him. That's the kind of guy he is. Oh, wait, did he say something interesting? I kinda just glazed over his text. Alright, so if you missed it earlier, this is what happens when new PSI abilities are being learned. Character gets a fever, and you can't run for a little while. I had a feeling that something was going to happen. You suppose it might have been meeting you. I can't shake the feeling that something nice is going to happen to this village now. It could happen to me, even. Maybe? Huh. He is usually a pretty grim character. Like, he usually doesn't have anything enthusiastic to say, but, huh. There's exactly one time in Final Fantasy X where you get to control on-screen characters besides Tidus. Hope there's mods to fix that on PC. I did not know that. Hey, mister, are you a friend of Duster's? Yeah, sure. I bet you're pretty popular with the girls, huh, mister? Hold on, Allie. That's a miss, not a mister. Nope. Ah! What are you guys all gathered around for? Old man West! Where's Duster, that scumbucket? He's the only one I told about the money I hid in the well. Yeah, you remember that from the last chapter? And now it's gone! Which means Duster stole it. That was my money! I've already asked you 1,000 times, but where did you get it in the first place? And besides, what is money anyway? This all sounds too fishy if you ask me. Shut up! Shut up! Shut up! Look, Wes and Duster are both thieves, but they never did anything before because we never had anything to steal in our village. But we all know they'd steal good stuff like money if they ever saw it. Alright, shut your hole and listen, punk. Help! I'm being oppressed! Who are you? A friend of the thieves? No violence! No violence! Old man Wes, let's just all of us calm down. Kicking up a fuss won't help us figure out anything, especially with Duster gone. The villagers and I believe you. So for now, let's just wait for Duster to come back. Duster, you moron! You better come back soon! And there is the somewhat awkward end to Chapter 2. Yeah, it just kinda, yeah, it just shuts off right here, but there is a reason for that. The mysterious group that has been tinkering with the forest creatures in an almost toy-like fashion has finally commenced its plan to alter the town, the lives, and even the hearts of the people. It is as if a grand scheme of some sort is hidden behind the actions of the suspicious peddler who has recently arrived. However, not everyone is content to sit quietly by as the enemy continues its odious attacks from every angle. Flint, whose family bonds were torn to shreds. Wesson, his son Duster, the thieves of justice. Princess Kumatora, the mysterious girl who suddenly appeared. Destiny is bringing together those who would use their power for good. And what has become of Lucas the crybaby? That's a bit mean. But yeah, spoilers, Lucas is kind of important to the story. I mean, he was the first character that we got to control, so that's not that surprising, is it? Oh. What did I just do? What did I just do? What did I just... What does this button do? Oh, that was weird. The game just froze for a second. Meanwhile, out in the middle of bumblefuck nowhere, the Sierra Malasada, where a strange meeting between pigmasks is ensuing. I actually never quite understood the purpose of what's happening right here. There's a monkey on board. 2 monkeys, actually. But only one of them is leaving the ship. Chapter 3, The Suspicious Peddler. We've already met him, actually, but we don't know his name yet. Here he is. Alright, monkey, listen up. If you don't do your job, this girly monkey is as good as dead. Do what you're supposed to, and you'll get to have a nice, happy reunion later. Understand? Both you and this girly monkey could wind up dead if you're not careful. Well, how do you like it? That lovely thing around your neck is no ordinary collar. It's so advanced that even if you ran to the ends of the desert, punishing you would still be a snap. Come to think of it, monkey, you don't have a name, do you? You're gonna need one from here on out. I hope you can come up with something cute. Kinda weird that the monkey gets to pick his own name, but default name is Salsa, but I'm gonna go with something a little bit different this time. Yep, there was a story heard on the radio the other day about this little monkey fella doing backflips and cartwheels around in the desert. Carl, what are you talking about? There are no monkeys in the desert. No, he was transported in. And then what, Carl? How did he survive? What did he eat? You know, they got those little fruits that grow on the cactuses? On the cacti. You're telling me that the little monkey doing backflips, collecting prickly pears and chomping them down for breakfast? Alright, stupid monkey. Carl, I'll only say this once, so listen close. If you want to enjoy your little journey with me, just remember these two things. You and I are buddies. Don't you dare try to run away from me. Always behave and act nice and friendly. Got that? Good boy. The second thing to remember. Never disobey my commands. If I say dance, you dance. If I say laugh, you laugh. That's that simple. Got it? Yeah, sure. Do what I say and we'll both get through this without any hard feelings. Oh? What's that defiant look in your eyes? Dance! That's such a silly monkey dance that just watching it is embarrassing. Try a different dance. A good boy. Laugh! A backflip! A good boy. Good job. Know that everyone will believe that we're a performance duo now. Oh, so that was the purpose of it. This is a really convoluted ploy to gain the trust of the villagers. I'm sure the mastermind has reasons, and I'm sure that they're bad reasons to boot. You found something good? A PC mod called FFXED that adds things like New Game Plus, custom sphere grids, custom weapons. Hey, that sounds like fun. There wasn't already a New Game Plus? That's a bit surprising from a Final Fantasy game. Or wait, no it isn't. Oh yeah! I guess New Game Plus hasn't been in Final Fantasy all that much, has it? Call him Cumbia? Yeah, I don't know. It's not too far of a cry. I think that the girl monkey's name is Samba. So, you know, you got the theme right. Yeah, you stupid monkey! You only get to cry when I tell you to! No crying on your own! It's punishment time! Hey, you quit sleeping on the job! Alright, listen. There's a white round building west of here. We're going there! So yeah, this is your player character and partner character for this chapter, as strange as it may seem. There's nothing here. Well, there is more than enough sand, but that's about it. It's just a solid wall, an endless vista. That's one way to deal with a horizon. Hey, I saw everything. Be strong. Endure it. I'm sure things will start to go your way someday. To help that day come. Will you save your game now? Alright, we'll poke around a little bit with the little monkey fella here. Just to get a feel for how the game is going to work. Salsa here starts out with absolutely nothing in his inventory. And I guess he was a prisoner until just now, so... got a little bit of work to do before he can head to the end of the desert. Starting with a sand lizard. Okay, I actually don't remember what all these do. Let's try to make it laugh. Or let's, yeah, let's make it laugh. Hey, it worked! The sand lizard is so happy that he won't attack us. And then you can dance. It a tiny, tiny little... oh, it has a chance of flipping the enemy around. Well, that's gonna come in handy. Alright, so... Salsa the monkey starts out at level 1 with, like, nothing for items, nothing for stats. So you gotta help him level up before you get too far ahead of yourself in the desert here. And yeah, like, the only thing that he stands a chance against by himself is, like, dung beetles, and that's literally it. But if Facade is feeling generous, he might just help you anyway. Can't really depend on it, though. Man, I don't think these things ever even try to attack you. Yeah, we're just picking on the dung beetles, stealing their dung. Wait, are we? Oh, we're actually not getting any dung out of it. That's supposed to be like a thing that you get for beating him. Huh. Give me poop! There we go. Wow, they're being really stingy with the dung. New Game Plus isn't too common on Square games, besides Chrono Trigger. Not even Kingdom Hearts had a New Game Plus, huh? Wow. Until an update added it to Kingdom Hearts 3. And even then it just lets you keep keyblades and selfie poses. Wow, that's quite a letdown. That's not a fucking New Game Plus. There we go, finally. Precious poo. Dung beetles can't help themselves from rolling this on the ground. Are you kidding me? You can actually just use it and it does nothing? I actually never tried that before, but ew. Alright, let's get another piece, and then I'll show you what you're actually supposed to do with this. You notice we passed an oasis earlier. There's also a dung beetle here, a friendly one who has no dung of his own to call, his own. I am some dung! I don't have any dung to roll, so I'm not a true dung beetle. I'm so sad! If you happen to come across some dung, please bring it to me. I'll always be here, so please bring me some. I want to roll dung! I don't even care what kind it is! Now I'm all upset and confused. Wait, you brought me some dung? And you're giving it to me for free? Oh, this is quite rare! Exquisitely aged dung! Oh, thank you, thank you, thank you! Yeah! Let's roll! Let's roll to the end of the desert! Yeah! And that's your prize. You exchange dung for EXP. And apparently after you do that, the beetle just, like, drops it in. I finally tried rolling that dung you gave me, but I was so nervous that I accidentally dropped it in the oasis. Think you could get me some more? So that's why he just keeps on accepting more and more. Life and times of, poor little monkey and the world's most inept dung beetle. Dung beetles are honestly kind of impressive creatures. Not this one, but like real-world dung beetles are rather impressive with how they, like, map out their surroundings and have accurate geological information stored in their heads. That way they can, like, find whatever they're looking for and make the return trip completely backwards. That's why the front and back-facing sprites are, you know, backwards here. Because as far as the dung beetle is concerned, it's always pushing backwards. If you see its face, it's moving away from you. Alright, so level ups definitely are worth your effort, if for no other reason than to get more HP so you can survive longer. But even so, that's not much to go on. Still, until you get a little bit stronger, it's pretty much your only option. Thankfully, the dung does have a random chance of being, like, extra special, and it'll give you more experience because of that. Ugh. Yeah, I'm not feeling all that great right about now. I gained a few levels. I might do a little bit more level grinding later, but for now, I think it's about time that I wrapped up and went on my merry way. It's gonna be a while before anything else interesting happens with the story, so this is a pretty good point to end on anyway. I wish I could show off some interesting things about Earthbound 64. Because this particular section with the desert and the Osohe Castle, it's some of the rare stuff that we actually have a bit of, like, footage and screenshots for from Earthbound 64. If I can at the very least pull up a particular screenshot, I'll be happy. Let me see if I can find it. What the fuck? So this is on the front page of Starman.net for some bizarre reason. Yeah. That was posted on New Year's. I wonder why. Alright, Earthbound 64, screenshots and images. I should have something to show off somewhere around here. I see Lucas wearing very, Ness-like clothes. I see a multi-headed dinosaur. I should actually be showing all this. Here we have a Drago, I presume. Man, it's a shame that they're all so small. That's probably a member of the DC-MC band. Holy crap, these are tiny. What are these, screenshots for ants? Alright, that castle screenshot has got to be around here somewhere. Oh hey, there's the Yado Inn. Looking very much more like a saloon. Don't know who the heck that's supposed to be. What else we got? Who the heck is that supposed to be? Oh dear, there's Boney. Ugh. Looking significantly less cute than he does in the final project. Here it is, here it is! That's Kumatora. That's like beta Kumatora in Earthbound 64. With like ridiculously hot pink hair. And the trap that she got caught in was just this goofy little like pair of teeth trap. Who's this woman in the other screenshot with the blonde hair? Oh, that's Hinawa! Wow. I did not recognize her. So who is this then? If Lucas and Klaus both had their correct hair colors, then who the fuck is this? Is that like a default protagonist, like a placeholder? That just happened to look like Ness? Weird. Ooh, here's an ensemble shot with like a new age retro hippie, some kind of Shantae look-alike. I don't recognize any of you people. I don't even see Flint anywhere in there. Just a bunch of people. Who are you people? There's the pig army. Couple of cannons, couple of troopers. Yeah, the pork troopers were not especially impressive looking back then. Like, they just looked like walking beans, holding spears. Yeah, that's what they used to look like. I very much prefer this round design that they have now, as opposed to these weird bean men that I don't like. What in the world is this? Some kind of a hog? Yeah, probably just a regular hog enemy. Ooh. Is that supposed to be the Mecha Drago? Ugh. Glad they changed Kumatora's design. I wonder what else they changed. Well, here's a orangutan. Oh, this little fella. I think this used to be Duster. The guy with the big nose and the, like, blonde hair. I think that used to be Duster. Hang on a minute. Oh, wow. Apparently there was supposed to be a woman in the DCMC at some point. You know what? Somewhere around here there is another screenshot of, what is it? Of, Wes and Duster in the, Oh, no, wait, that's them! That's them! So, Flint just kind of had a palette swap. He used to wear blue and had kind of a greenish hat. Boney also palette swapped, had different eyes as well. That's Duster in the center there. Apparently looking a lot more like an urban kid than the kind of smelly middle-aged guy that we know him as now. And that's Wes on the far right, just looking like a ordinary old man. Lacking that signature hairdo of his. Oh, here's another Kumatora. With a very uncomfortable camera angle. Yeah. It's like crotch cam for both Kumatora and Lucas. I don't know what's up with that. Oh, there's the monkey! There's the monkey! Yeah, the animal abuse. That was planned from the very start. Oh, that logo! That logo has been completely unchanged since the game first underwent development. That's impressive. Honestly, that's really impressive. And here's where someone died. Okay. I'm missing a lot of context on these screenshots. There is a section on the page called Translated Screenshots. But I don't think it's gonna be of much use, because they're so, like, they're few and far between. This one right here is apparently when, this is the same scene as the one we just saw where, Wes was doing the silly dance. So apparently that was also planned from the very beginning. And from here, it looks like it's just going to... Oh! This might be from the forest fire from the beginning of the game. I guess maybe originally there were supposed to be trees that fell on top of someone. Huh. Oh, and there's the zombies! Having the zombies talk to Duster was apparently planned from the beginning as well. That's weird. Those zombies never talk again for the rest of the game, so that's really weird that remained unchanged. Ugh. Alright. Pressure is building inside of me. I need to go. I'm glad I got a new chat member today. I'm glad I got a new fan. Who'd have thought just some random, like, 13-year-old German kid, and we would have, like, everything in common. But that's the magic of Twitch. You meet people that you would have never expected to find. and you just have the common interests, and you get to talking and make new friends. That's the best possible outcome of any live stream, really. Alright, I'm gonna go now. You guys have a good night. And I guess since I promised that one guy, I'll be back tomorrow morning, early afternoon, playing A Hat in Time, so I'll see you guys then. Have a good night. Stay stationary, because it's late at night. Get some sleep.